Hello, hello, my air signs. If you are of Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, this is your new moon and Capricorn reading. So, as you heard me say, today we are in a new moon in the sign of Capricorn, which means that there is new beginnings on the horizon. So, with all that being said, as I mentioned with the other element readings, is that what makes this new moon special, not only is it because it is the first new moon as we have begun a new year of 2024, but with this new moon, there is a portal that is attached with it. That is the 111 portal. Why and how is because we are in fact in the month of January. Today is the 11th of 2024. But 111 is a very powerful also angel number. Maybe some of you have caught sight of it, have been seeing it. Even if you haven't, it represents a portal. Portals are a gateway for us to, if you will, because it is a new moon, it's a gateway for us to manifest, to set our intentions, but overall, it's about a new, fresh start. It can be, as you will, a portal of a cycle that we are trying to close out or have closed out or will be closing out. But if that cycle haven't been closed out, this new moon portal 111 is going to help you officially close out something in your life so that you can open up a gateway, a portal for a new start. And so my air signs, if in fact you are excited to see what new beginning is in sight for you, well, stay tuned to this. And with that being said, as I mentioned with my other element readings, is that from this point until later, I'm going to try to keep my readings at a minimum. So I'm trying to aim of not making my readings over at least 15 minutes. If I can kind of shave it down to 10 minutes, that would be good. Only until I feel I can get more of a huge following of subscribers, and then later on at some point I will kind of extend it and stretch it out. But for now, I just want to kind of condition myself to make my readings a little bit more in a minimum time, because basically I'm going to just kind of get to the point but give you the message for your guidance and clarity. So with that being said, we are going to tap in now to see what is unveiled for you, and at the same time what this new beginning will mean for you activating today, but it also sets the tone for the rest of this year. Now, right quick, as I mentioned with the other element readings, is that a little bit later I might come back and do like a bonus to kind of speak more about this 111 portal and what it really means, but also there's something else that is of a powerful significance about this year 2024. Symbolically, numerology-wise, and astrologically, the year 2024 breaks down, 2024 breaks down to the number 8. The number 8, if you are aware of it, is a very powerful angel number. But when you turn it sideways, it is the affinity image, which represents prosperity. It represents an abundance. It represents the infinite success of your dreams, your desires, whatever it is that you are looking at and achieving. It kind of symbolizes something that is there to last for a long time, infinite, forever, if you will, right? But all of that vibrates and that energy stems from you and whatever that may look for you, all right? But like I said, I think I might come back later to do something a little special pertaining to those particular powerful messages and those numbers. So with that being said, we are going to now, like I say, the question right now is, if you still are unsure about what parts of your life you, air signs, want to improve this year, this new moon is bringing a kickstart as it sets the tone sets the tone for the year ahead. Now, this is a collective for your air signs, so only, as you already know, claim and take what resonates for you on a individual level, because it is a collective. And of course, at any time that you want something a little bit more suited for your own energy, you can reach out to me, for a reading. But overall, just takes the part that really you want to claim. Unbeknownst, it might actually be something that all of you air signs might say, wow, that is exactly it. All right, so with that being said, we're going to start off with going to the Sacred's Traveler'S deck. This deck is going to pull out, which has already been pre-pulled. It's going to give me a glimpse as to what this new start is and how this new moon in the sign of Capricorn, how it's going to really impact you guys moving forward for the year ahead. So with that being said, the first card, or I should say the card overall that came out that symbolized what new start is coming in for you guys is fellow travelers. Now, what does that mean? Here it says support is all around you. Now, you may look at that and say, well, what's so exciting and unique about this start? Well, you got to kind of look past what you may see, because what you see may not be what you see. You know what I mean? All right, but fellow travelers, when you really look at the illustration here, if you want to zoom in, there is someone here that holds a staff or a wand. But when you look at the overall picture here, it is something of promise. It's something that lets you know he is on this journey, right? As you can see, he's by himself, solo. He's on a journey, right? And I feel that in the past, I should say, he might have been unsure. Remember when I mentioned a few minutes ago about the question, if you've been unsure as to what parts of your life that you want to change or improve? This is an example of that, because this imagery here shows this. Now, it doesn't matter of gender, right? Masculine or feminine. It's just representing what the imagery is connecting to, right? So whether you're masculine or feminine, right, of air signs, it's showing that someone there is holding onto that staff in wands. And in tarot, wands is connected and associated with fire signs, but it represents power. It represents being driven. You have desires, you have ambitions, right? So regardless of what has happened or transpired in the past, where perhaps you wasn't unsure about your path or destiny, well, the message here today is you are on the right path. You have support all around you. Though you may not feel it or know it, sometimes you might be doubtful. Well, this is my journey, but it may not look like the journey for someone else. It's not meant to. It's not meant to, I should say. We all are on a quest. We are all on a journey. It's just that our paths is different. So you can't look over and say, well, this is my journey, and say, well, this is where you should come with me as well. No, because we have free will. At the end of the day, we are guided toward our own destiny, our own path, right? So collectively, we should have a quest that we are looking to go toward, right? Even though sometimes it's not clear. But this is where faith and belief comes in at. But right now, as of today, my spirit guides is saying to you air signs that the quest and the journey that you have already started, you are on the right path. Don't give up, keep going. And in time, sometime during the course of this 2024, you're going to see that it was meant, that in fact your journey was the way for it, right? You are paving the way for your own journey. But at the same time, don't expect other people to go along with you. Because in life, we can't always expect people, even those we may be close to, who we love, family, friends, someone that you are in a connection with. We can't always look and say, well, this is my journey and you should be with me. No, it's not about that. Like I said, we all have different paths. And neither should it be looked at as something that kind of, where you look and say, well, to be judged. That's the thing, right? We need not to judge people's path. Just like how you would not want someone to judge your journey, know that as well. Do not judge someone else's path, right? But that we are all seeking our destiny, our calling. That's what I feel intuitively pertaining to what the Fellows Travelers is about. So in this image, whether it's masculine or feminine, you guys are on the right path. Now, before we go further, we're going to go into the book to get more additional meaning behind this and how you can, on an individual level, see how this could mean for you moving forward. So it says here, trust that your life is guided. Sharing the journey means that there is support all around you. Even if it's not physical, there is also the support that you're getting from the universe. And speaking of it, it says, blessings from above, that would be the universe, right, are showering over your life. You are safe. Angels and spirit guides are real, and their presence is near, all right? Then it goes on to say that the message here is, be still. Open your heart to their messages and healing. They will come to you in soft breezes, rainbows, and I believe there is a rainbow here as well. So when you think about rainbows, rainbows symbolizes blessings. So it's like as you continue your journey, know that your blessings will be eventually seen, though you may not see it at the moment. All right? So again, it may come in soft breezes, rainbow, feathers. Have you been seeing feathers? They seem to magically appear. Sometimes they will come in the form of a stranger with a message. These signs let you know that you are going in the right direction, and all is unfolding exactly as it should. And when you heal yourself, as we're going to get down to your other cards, it shows that as you heal yourself, you are healing others. But look to rely on where you're being guided toward, even though you may not see it. And that can happen, right? No judgment here. That happens to all of us. Sometimes we mightn't be clear about where we're going, but know that if it's not physical support that is guiding us, or I should say that we feel that we're not being supported by, we have our higher source. We have the divine. Whomever your belief system is, they are there. We all have spirit guides too. So just know that in the course of you moving forward, in the course of you following your path, you have to know that you are being supported by the things you don't see. And that is what the universe is helping you to understand, that your course and your path is being guided, and that you are, in fact, going toward the right path. So that is very reassuring. Now, the cards that came out from the tarot, as this was a 2-card spread, represents exactly what the imagery is in this depiction of your fellow travelers. We got the major arcana of the Fool along with the 4 of Swords. So you guys, like I said, what really is being double clarified here is that you are, in fact, under this new moon, you are starting your journey. You're starting that journey. That Fool's journey is striking out. He's not looking back, right? He's taking that risk. He's going on blinded faith. But you are striking out to understand that regardless of whether I have support or the people that are around me is giving me support, I am taking that leap of faith, because that's what the Fool card is. It's the energy of someone that is taking a leap of faith, regardless of whether they have all the answers, regardless of whether or not they can see where they're going, but they know deep down, it's like an inner knowing that this journey here is for me, regardless of who else follows me, right? And you're going solo, but you are venturing out, right? Nothing is getting in your way, but at the same time, you are healing. The 4 of Swords is the card of healing, but it's also dealing with the mental suits, which connects to you air signs. Swords connects to that of this, the mental suit. So you are healing, but at the same time, you have been processing. You have been thinking about what it is, how you can transform. What new start actually should you begin to embark on? And so with the Fool's journey here, you are on a reset. It starts today. It's activated for today under this new moon in Capricorn. So go ahead, congratulate yourself, because that means that all your efforts will begin to show off. All right? It may be a little later on. It may be around springtime. as I'm picking up like the energy around spring, perhaps when you really will begin to see the fruits of your efforts of following your path and not that of another. Okay? So, but also, which something that didn't happen with the other elements, so a bonus flipped out, and what came out, and I felt that it was kind of imperative for me to bring it out, so this was like a bonus. What came out is the star sign, or the star, the major arcana of the star. The star usually is connected to that of Aquarius. You know, as I think back to the moon reading I did right before the new year, when I did the reading for air signs, it was mentioning about Aquarius. So now, for the other air signs, Libra and Gemini, no, don't take it personal, like, oh, it's Aquarius. No, it's just that it's something about Aquarius, probably more so, that is of significance, which means to me that there is an Aquarius out there, be it a feminine or a masculine, that needs to maybe hear this message. And then for Gemini and Libra, it's your message as well, if that's what you identify with, right? Because maybe some of you are in the process of healing something in your life, or the need to heal something. But whatever it is, the star is being representative of all you air signs collectively, regardless, right? But it's just showing you that your dreams and your hopes, your aspirations, it's going to come to your fruition beginning this new moon, beginning today. Because the star represents wishes that you have made, wishes that you want, manifestation. So speaking of which, this is also the time in which to manifest. Set your intentions, because it will be answered. Follow your star. As I look at the top of the deck of the soul's journey, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So in addition to your fellows traveler's journey, as I look at the top of this deck, we have here navigating the stars. And the fact that this came out, that's why I was felt guided to kind of pull it out and bring it out into you guys' reading, because this is the overall message. This is your new beginning, following your bliss, because there is something on the horizon that you are going to witness for yourself in terms of whatever this bliss is for you. You would know how it is for you individually, but collectively, as a whole, it's showing that something is on the horizon for you guys. So it could be a career, it could be love, it could be some type of venture, because the Fool is about excitement. It's leaping out towards something adventurous, and it's going to be like more impactful because of this new moon. So I encourage you guys to go ahead, manifest, and set your intentions. Whatever it is that was kind of left over from 2023, kind of finish that off. And if you have to start again, it's okay, because for some of you, you might have to start all over again with something. But whatever it is, it shows that behind that start, there is something that is going to come out of it. Now, as we close out, I wanted to close out with a message from the Wisdom of the Oracles deck, and you guys got mending, okay? And mending is exactly what the Four of Swords represents. Mending. What are you mending? Is it a broken heart? Are you mending your internal thoughts to bring some sort of balance of your mind, body, and soul? Are you mending something pertaining to work? Are you mending something with somebody else, whether it be a friend, a family, or anything? It could just be mending your own personal development, whatever this is. But mending is very important. We're going to go into the book as we close out this, so you can understand what this is. And so it says each time we are hurt, right? Because obviously also there's been perhaps some hurt, because the Four of Swords is also coming out of being hurt. Prior to the Four of Swords, you got the Three of Swords, and Three of Swords, as you know, is coming out of heartbreak. So for some of you, you are trying to mend something from the past, or it could be something relatively that you are maybe in the midst of at this time. And so this new moon, if it was something last week, maybe something last week happened that broke your heart. And so now you are taking this energy of this new moon in Capricorn to kind of offset that. Kind of like Okay, I'm going to just remove that and just start again. Now, continuing, it says, each time we hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and interrogation, we accumulate an unwanted burden. You don't want to do that, my air signs, right? Release the burden as you are charging forth. Because when you do that, you are blocking your star. You don't want to block your blessings. So, continuing. It says, now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, release, make peace, and make amends to others. Set yourself free. That is also a part of this new. You are setting yourself free. And that is also what the Fool's journey is about, setting him or herself free. It says it's time to forgive yourself and others. As you mend yourself, you mend and help others. There's a healing that's taking place with your air signs. You are now that much closer. When you do that, you become closer to achieving the kind of prosperity that really fulfills you. Nothing is ever lost or wasted when you view it from this perspective. Beautiful. That is a very beautiful message for you, air signs. Know that as you're charging forth, support is all around you. Rely on your angels at this time because they are sending you signs. So pay attention to signs and synchronicities as well to let you know that you are on the right track. Nothing and nobody distract you or deter you from what you know is your way forward, because your way is your way, right? And so that is what your new start will entail. So that is what I got for you, air signs. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was encouraging. If so, send some spark and fire to that thumbs button to give me a like. If you want, you can drop in your feedback to let me know. And until the next moon phase reading, I'm wishing all of you a rest of your Thursday evening. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. Bye.